Angels, ancestors, wayshowers, guides, ascended masters, archangels, galactic federation, council of light, elementals, fae, Mary Magdalene, beings assigned to our team for our highest, holiest, heavenliest, most divine, godly good, celestial guardians, protectors, divine messengers, and all benevolent beings of light. What do we need to know about this? Go around and find out. For your enemies, it all falls down. I saw the Three of Pentacles, then we got the Devil. Those that were working to be sneaky and deceptive and absolutely demonically diabolical are receiving communication that a reason behind a demise, possibly a death, is because of what they had done to you. Your ancestors are getting it back in blood. But welcome in, Galactic Golden Nuggies. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Lock in. You better buckle up, you better strap in, because we going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, drifting through the sky. Little Einsteins. I also just heard, come let's watch the rain as it's falling down. Come let's watch the rain. The Tower, as soon as I started singing that channeled message, that's Fallen Down by XXXTentacion and Lil Peep. Come, let's watch the rain. It could be raining where you're at. Washing away the energetic impurities, symbolizing a new beginning. So we got a Tower coming out. Your adversaries, your enemies have been forsaken. These individuals are getting hit with the Tower as we speak. This could be a new moon backfire. They're receiving communication about why something is happening in their experience, why they are getting hit so hard. And it's because they came after you. You could be a high priest, high priestess, or they're getting some type of divination, or they're going to a practitioner that's telling them what you paid for. Six of Pentacles is hitting you, you dingleberry. I just saw Judgment, and that was in the pre-shuffle. You've alchemized this into something very expansive and abundant, though. Ooh. High Priestess coming back out. Three of Pentacles, King of Hearts. Yeah, they're telling these individuals, this is why your emotions are erratic. This is why your loved ones are being hit. This is why this whole group is being smacked up to the ethers. This was a bad collaboration. There could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that's getting a message of concern from somebody that does divination that's like, your life was falling apart because you fucked somebody over you shouldn't have. This could be a sibling, somebody that wanted to be this King of Pentacles, but is like, why aren't my ships coming in? And why does, look, the Devil with the Prince of Pentacles, why is it everything that I seem to pour into, every ounce of work that I'm putting into something, why does it not pay off? I feel like I'm being haunted. I feel like I'm being like antagonized. And this priest, this high priest or this high priestess, this practitioner is like, you are. You fucked with the wrong one, and their ancestors are not having it with you. You did something unforgivable, and this is why your life is falling apart. This is why you can expect more turbulence and more trials and towers up and coming in your future. Whoever this is that's talking to some type of practitioner or high priestess, they're not getting a message they like. So welcome in, Galactic Golden Ohana. I know it's earlier than usual, and that is because I have some appointments today, so there may not be a TikTok live either. Let's dive deeper into this. Your enemies are definitely getting hit with a Tower that is one of the most painful they faced thus far. They have to let go of something. They have to release you or release an expectation of anything getting better. King of Swords, 10 of Hearts, 6 of Hearts. Somebody from your past that's a part of your family. This could be a Pisces, Aquarius cusp. They could have traveled in order to negatively impact you, or they traveled to get some type of communication on why something is happening, or why something is not affecting you, or how can they get out of something. They're not receiving a message they like at all. At all. We got Judgment with the Queen of Cups. You call judgment on this. You're a sweetheart, a kind soul. This could also be that they're receiving some kind of communication that somebody passed away because of a backfire, because of what they were doing. This is somebody else's fault entirely, not yours, but others want to blame you for somebody else's demise. For something happening to somebody. Whatever they did to you hit them or their loved ones, something or somebody they cared about in the worst way. And it's not getting any better for them. It won't get any better. And I love how after the message that I posted yesterday, YouTube being a little bit weird. So we just go quickly call judgment on YouTube and anybody attempting to shadow ban or block this message from being received by those galactic golden souls that are meant to hear it. May it reach the ears of those that are meant to receive this message. 4 of Swords just landed on the Queen of Hearts in Judgment. If this is not somebody meeting a demise, this is somebody who's sick right now and they're not healing. Give me more on this 4 of Swords. It's because of what they did to you, the lovers, who they worked with and what they were attempting to block from you, leaving them heartbroken because of a death that has been prophesized. Spirit is saying this is, okay, so somebody's sick right now. This is how it's all falling down for your enemies. There were individuals, a group, this was a bad collaboration working against you to keep you from this Wheel of Fortune, what is rightfully yours, your dharma. And they are heartbroken because the communication they received about future events is that this sickness is not going to get any better. So this could be somebody went to the doctor and the doctor was like, you're not going to get any better. This is going to end in a demise. I'm so sorry. Like, make arrangements now. That is brutal. This has got to be a family. 10 of Cups came out here. Queen of Wands in the reverse just landed on death, bro. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, a maternal figure or karmic feminine. There is a karmic feminine from your family that is sick. They are not going to get any better. They've been told to make arrangements. And it's because of whatever they were doing or traveling for to work against you has backfired on them. I don't know if you did some type of reversal or you said your Psalms 91, Psalms 109, Psalm 7. But whatever you've been doing, it worked. Your angels heard you. Your ancestors moved on your behalf. And this is the Most High's wrath. Somebody received a message. They're done. They need to start making arrangements. Chariot. They need to move on making arrangements. The Chariot is also the fact that you're moving forward. You moved forward from whatever these individuals were attempting to do to cause a demise to you. So it's really all falling down for your enemies. Somebody here, I feel like somebody's already passed away and it further evoked anger from these individuals that wanted to blame you instead of taking accountability. So they kept working against you and somebody came down with, I don't know if this is cancer or they just got sick and the doctors couldn't explain it, but they're being told they're not getting better. They could even be coughing up blood. I'm sorry for the brutal message, you guys. I should have known that this was going to be what came out after this new moon and after, I hope I'm not saying it wrong, Diwali yesterday, where it's overcoming evil with light. Like light triumphs over evil. You definitely triumphed, but you didn't know, or maybe you did, how dark and demonic these individuals were willing to go to try and cause a horrible ending to you. And instead, it fell back upon them. And it's funny because it's cold here, so I'm wearing my hood, but I just heard the Reaper. And I know this is kind of giving like a little Reaper like aesthetic. And that was not intentional because like the back of this is faith over fear. Y'all see that? Faith over fear. This is my God hoodie. And this is the one that I was guided to wear today. So while you're getting a brand new life, a beautiful new beginning, you're healing, you could have had some health issues that just up and like disappeared and you were like, that's weird. Somebody else is succumbing to the sickness. It's going down in the worst way for those that were preying on your downfall, that attempted to cause some type of death to you. We got the Hermit out here. Somebody quickly attempted to gain information on why something wasn't working. You may have also been guided to go into hermit mode. But with this hermit, it's giving practitioner. Whatever somebody traveled to this person to receive or to get, it's Diwali. Thank you for the correction, Diwali. But yes, triumph of light, good over evil. You definitely triumphed. And whatever these individuals traveled to get some type of communication on, or whatever they traveled to have happen to you in order to get a victory, left them having anxiety and sleepless nights because of how it impacted their lives and their loved ones' lives. Temperance. Angels are balancing out the way that those that were combating you attempted to block your justice, to block you from receiving justice. This could be something in the court of law. Tried to block you from receiving something that was left to you, an inheritance, an estate, assets, even a trust fund. I'm hearing left to you by your father and something left to you by your grandmother. So some of you have double the blessings coming. Something from a father and something from a grandmother. Seven of Swords. They lied, landed on justice. That's keeping them up at night because they wanted a victory, landed on the Six of Wands. So Spirit is saying your lies have led to your life being cursed. What you had spoken of others befalls on your own head. These were the traps they set for you that they fell into. Seven of Swords. They lied on you to get a victory. They deceived others about you. They attempted to steer the narrative, to continually keep away from you what is rightfully yours. Then they went behind the scenes to make their lies appear true by doing practitioner work to you. Moon magic throwing musky muskrat voodoo madness. Now these individuals they have the audacity to go, why am I sick? Why is my loved one sick? Why is my life falling apart? Why am I being unmasked in this way? Why are people seeing me truly as who I am? Like, they have the audacity to ask why all of this is happening. I heard what you spoke was true. What you said was true. A decision's been made on you. You are being protected from Ten of Swords. Spirit's saying, no, not this isn't a decision, yes, has been made on you, but this is the reason why all of this is happening, because they decided to betray somebody who is protected, an attempt to have this earth angel left out of everything that is rightfully theirs and then confuse others about them. This very well could be an estate. You also have somebody out here that was trying to deceive you about a partnership in order to obtain essence and energy off of you. You are the star. I'm hearing chosen heir, chosen heiress. This is a part of your destiny. You being a queen or a king of pentacles is in your Akashic records, your astrological chart, your star, your soul star, your destiny. It is destiny for this to be yours, for you to elevate to this level. And they kept trying to keep what was rightfully yours, what was destined to be yours, from you. Could be a mother, Empress energy, or a Libra. While you are in the upright, these individuals are in the reverse. This is definitely giving a mother has been given. A stepmother, a mother, an aunt, an older sibling, a sister, somebody that is a karmic feminine, specifically a maternal figure, has been given bad news. That because it's, y'all seen that Courage the Cowardly Dog episode where Ramses the Great comes through and he's like, return the slab. And then a bunch of weird shit starts happening to them because Eustace Begg is just a greedy motherfucker that's like, well, how much you gonna pay for it? That's what I'm getting. It's like your ancestors were like, return this. And they were like, no. And they kept receiving indications that the longer they hold on to something or keep something from you or target you, the worse things are going to get. And they still didn't listen. They didn't care. I heard they did not heed the warnings. Again, this could also be a Pisces Aquarius cusp. They're watching you. Prince of Swords spoke real badly on your name. Again, Leo energy coming out too. You could have a Leo watching you, or those that wanted to stronghold your shit. Control your life. Queen of Swords. You cut through all of the illusions. You cut through all of this practitionary work, and you saw the truth for what it is. Heavy on the Leo energy, doesn't have to be. You could be a Leo. You could also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But you have these individuals watching you gobsmacked. It is giving the color purple too, where until you do right by me, nothing will go right for you. You spoke on this. It's about to be revealed to you how bad things have gotten for your enemies. For those that just refuse to let it go and leave you alone. These are also individuals that were looking for something to use against you, to try and like publicly humiliate you and break you down. But all they've been seeing is that you're putting in work. Morally and divinely just minding your business. And their obsession with you has been exposed. People are looking at these individuals going, y'all getting fucked up right now. What did you do? I'm also getting that these individuals were projecting a lot of energy towards you because they needed you to go through things in order for it to look like you were going through bad karma. So that they could say that you were the evil one, you're the bad one, you deserve this, or you have some type of mental upheaval so that they could convey you as being incompetent. Like, these individuals were just being a mess. They wanted to keep their secrets concealed. All the things they were doing behind the scenes in order to target you, and all the work they were putting in to stop you from having this beginning that is rightfully yours. All the ways they even sabotage previous relationships. Like, if this is a karmic familial unit, these motherfuckers were really working behind, not even behind the scenes, but in your face to destroy you. Speaking ill about you to people that you were connecting to, ruining romantic relationships, friendships, sabotaging your work to get you fired. Also that you would look reckless, irresponsible, and incompetent and codependent. And so that you would remain in certain karmic cycles to where they could control the narrative about you. We got an Emperor that's stressed. This could be an Aries energy. 7 of Pentacles, because they're reaping what they've sown by trying to win by any means necessary. 2 5s on the board. This is somebody that wanted all of the smoke with you until they got it. Your ancestors not playing with these people. 5 of Swords, win by any means necessary. 5 of Wands, chaos, conflict, competing with you. Now they're over here stressed because 7 of Pentacles, you reap what you sow, as above, so below. An Emperor. So you could have a mother and a father, a stepmother and a father, a stepfather and a mother, a whole family dynamic that thought that they were going to be able to succeed off of being deceptive, manipulative, and egotistical. Feeling entitled to what was rightfully yours. And now everybody I heard down with the sickness by Disturbed. Now everybody getting sick. Everybody taking massive losses, losing homes, losing cars, losing relationships, having the mask that they had stitched upon their faces ripped off, being exposed for who they truly are. 2 of Hearts, and a lover. A lover that worked against you for money or the promise of money. They now realize they missed an opportunity to be successful with you. This is somebody that you could have had a union with, but they chose a darker path. So it looks like they were working with the karmic familial unit. All of them are sitting there going, how the fuck did they know? How did they know this was exposure? How did they know this is what we are doing and this was what was going to happen? We haven't even gotten to the organizations, networks, and societies yet. That'll probably be a tomorrow type of message with these individuals that are watching you eat through any attempts to block you, shadow ban you, keep you from being seen and recognized and your voice heard. Because you have a message. Divine messages that are being relayed through you. But again, we'll probably get into that tomorrow. Right now, it's about this karmic familial unit that is dropping like flies, and this ex that's watching all of this go down as they're having yep, I saw a tower. Back-to-back towers happen in their own lives. Because that's judgment over them attempting to take your life. Could be in the literal sense. The life that you were meant to live. But this could also be about these individuals attempting to cause a demise to you to capitalize off of the loss of life. I heard life insurance policy. Could be $1 million life insurance policy. Who knows? Yeah, this family. Ten of Cups. They were making decisions on your behalf. Whose crusty ass karmic family is this? Confused? Illusions. Casting illusions about an estate. They were making decisions on your behalf about an estate. This could even be you in like a fake marriage. That's been revealed. This was about, no, it's monetary means. You could have been in a fake marriage, but it's because of what they wanted. What they wanted to keep you from. Tower right there. I heard a tower by the hour. A tower by the hour. Wheel of Fortune with 10 of Pentacles. You are meant to be abundant, successful, first generational multi-millionaire. You're meant to be settled, like have stability, permanent stability. Like, this is just evil. This is card 10, Wheel of Fortune with 10 of Pentacles, 10-10. This cycle has closed. This cycle's been completed of these individuals keeping what was rightfully fated for you. With Wheel of Fortune, this is your dharma, this is your destiny. You being at the top of the wheel. You are destined to be abundant, permanently secure, your cup overflow. Your family was not. They were not supposed to have, there it is, tower by the hour. For this family, they were not supposed to have any access to your abundance. They were not supposed to be making decisions on your behalf. But they were. And again, this could be about an estate that they wanted to keep others confused about. Now there's a Leo here that's confused how this is still being awarded to you after they made an offering to this entity, and why this being, the devil card coming out, has caused so many endings in their life. This was an offering that was not accepted. You will not be sacrificed. You will not be offered up. Not to this being, touch not my anointed, do no harm to my prophet. You are divinely sealed. Whatever this is over. It really could be raining where you're at. And let's not forget to mention this ex that was with the shits. This was somebody that could have also been fake flexing online. Like, they could have been the type to post things that came off very egotistical and materialistic, matrix minded. This was somebody that had been paid, and they were flexing the money they had been paid with. Could have been paid to ghost you, to hurt you in some way, shape, and fashion by a Queen of Wands. Maternal figure, karmic feminine. Man, your life has been some serious business. You have really been through so many trials and tribulations with those that should have loved you. But instead, they were blinded by abundance. Abundance, their greed, and envy. The thought of you being successful and taken care of and never having to work a day in your life really aggravated and agitated these people. Because why you? Why do you get to sit back and not have to work a 9 to 5? Why do you get to sit back and live a pampered life? Why do you get to have this? Why was this left to you? Who are you to receive this and not us? Because these individuals knew you weren't going to give to them. They did too much. Again, an Empress, mother, maternal figure. Could be a Libra, a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. Does not have to be. Why do you get to have this? It was stressing people out. The fact that you would get to live the life that they felt like they had spent so many years attempting to obtain. These were never morally correct individuals. Again, they had left themselves open as vessels to be manipulated and puppeteered by something darker. And that in itself is not an excuse, but it's to convey to you the type of chosen energy, exactly, because I'm chosen, the type of chosen energy you hold, and how the divine really had you set up for life in the best way. But again, it came with trials and tribulations for your evolution and ascension. In order to get to this Wheel of Fortune, there were things that needed to be cleared, karmic cycles that needed to be closed out, and inner work that needed to be addressed, and that was done. 10-10, these cycles have closed out. You're ready for this. And they're watching you receive it. This really put these people in a position to heavily reflect on the actions they had taken throughout their life that had led them to feeling as though they had settled in life. and why they were experiencing such unsatisfactory circumstances. But instead, they chose to target you continuously after being told to leave you alone because of what they wanted. Nine of Pentacles, living their best life. All of these people have basically cursed themselves. I keep hearing forsaken. It's a dark day in hell for these individuals that attempted to manipulate the perception of others about you, steal from you, project illusions and lower vibrational energy over you, and attempt to cause you mental upheavals, mental illness, or a demise or permanent ending such as a death. High Priestess, you already know this. It's a dark day in hell for your enemies. You feeling these towers hit. Come, let's watch the rain as it's falling down. Come, let's watch the rain as it's falling down. Your life is being purified. You've been prepared for the next level. You've been prepared for this prosperity. And you've also been prepared for the news that you're about to receive on how many people from your past have dropped because of judgment. How many people from your past that wanted to win by any means necessary are receiving heartbreaking messages? It's like this beginning is bittersweet, y'all. This could be three people meeting a demise with the Three of Swords here. You already know the judgment hit in the worst way. Nine of Swords. You got individuals that are not only heartbroken, but up at night experiencing a lot of insomnia and anxiety because you won. You gained a victory over this Ten of Swords, this betrayal that had been long-standing betrayal. Since you were little, they've been betraying your motherfucking ass. They've been out here just being diabolical, doing whatever it took by any means necessary to get whatever it is that is meant to be yours and to keep you from it. Anointed, protected child who is receiving this bittersweet, beautiful, big, new beginning. And your ops gonna have to sit there as their situations are being laid to rest. Somebody's being laid to rest or somebody is sick. Spirit says that's the truth. Because this is what they were doing under these moon cycles. These are these secrets eating them from the inside out. This really is gonna be bittersweet though. My condolences to any of you that are about to receive news that somebody within this dynamic, 2 to 3 people have passed away. And it could be a grandmother, and then a mother could be sick right now. Or an aunt. Hierophant. The Fool. This is a God-given new beginning. This is what is due to you. You get to live the life you were fated to have. And it's with this fortune. I also just heard death comes in threes. Give me one on this, the Hierophant and the Fool, please. 8 of Swords. Mental entrapment. You could be seeing 88808, 888, 808, 88, or 8888. We got 8 of Swords coming out with 8 of Hearts. These are individuals that now realize allowing you to walk away. I won't even say allowing you to walk away, pushing you away, doing things that the Most High had to intervene on in order to pull you out of these people's lives was the downfall of all. That what appeared to be, the worst times in your life, when they thought they had you, they thought the sacrifice had gone through, they thought that you would be hated, you would be disheveled, like you would be distorted, you would continually be down bad, you'd be homeless, on the streets, cracked out, losing your motherfucking mind. Like when they thought that you were going to just spiral from where they thought they had put you, they were celebrating. Now they realize that was the origin of everything. That this was the Most High pulling you out of their clutches, getting you away from these people so that you could have this new beginning. And that's why they're sitting over there mentally entrapped. These are individuals that thought that they were winning, when in reality, this is exactly what you needed to get this victory, to elevate, to evolve. It was one of the main catalysts to your ascension. 7 of Wands in the reverse landed on 8 of Hearts. They didn't expect your ancestors to fight for you like this. With this 8 of Cups, with you being pulled away from this karmic familial dynamic, however it was, whether you lost everything, you lost a job, however this appeared to these individuals, they did not think that you were coveted like this. This is also spirits being conjured that are not working with these people at all. They do not side with those who put you in this position to experience what you had to evolve with no remorse. They didn't feel bad. These individuals have no ancestral. You took the protection and the ancestors with you. That's what spirit is saying. They walk with you, not with these people. There is no protection for these individuals at all. You are heavily guarded. You are heavily protected. And the beings that have been conjured will not work against you. They work with you. We got a Princess of Hearts coming out. 6 of Swords. Travel. 7 of Swords. Sneaky and deceptive behavior, Princess of Wands. Somebody traveled to cause you to go through emotional upheavals. Back-to-back towers. They wanted you to remain in a position to where you had nothing, so they would have everything. Somebody was moving very deceptively. Sneaky and deceptive. And now they're receiving a message of concern that their impulsive actions have led them to devastation and demises. Permanent endings. I wouldn't be surprised if the world comes out. While you have your ships accelerated. Your ships coming in as we speak. What did I just say? They are literally receiving a message of concern about devastation and demise. Communicating why they are taking health hits, financial hits. I heard their foundation has permanently crumbled. There will be no repair. 5 of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. Why they're losing everything and why you are getting everything. Your ex might be outside right now. Somebody that missed an opportunity to connect with you, they could be homeless. This person is receiving communication, how demonic this karmic familial unit was, and they looped themselves into it by being connected to these individuals and accepting an offer to affect you, negatively impact you, and hurt you. And that's why there is a tower. Because they now look at this in remorse and regret for working with others, putting in the work to cause a death. 9 of Hearts. And now this person is watching you and they view you as wish fulfillment. So you got everybody in the club getting busted. Look. 10 of Wands, which is burdened with the tower. Bulldozed, burdened, and devastated. Exactly. Working for them, working with them. This person, everybody is receiving a message on why things are happening the way they are. Why things are blowing up, why people are getting sick, why people are winding up in the hospital, why people are winding up in the funeral home. And it has nothing but everything to do with you. You didn't I won't say you didn't initiate this. You didn't wish for these things to happen to these people. But it's because they attacked and targeted you. These are backfires. They attacked your finances. Now they're in poverty. They attacked your foundation, so they're losing their home. They attacked your stability and your position in this life, judgment. And that's why, revealing judgment, that's why they're losing their job. They attacked your relationships and wanted you to be hated, wanted everybody to turn their back on you, and wanted nobody to help you. And this is exactly why they're in this position where everybody is just bombastically, criminally side-eyeing them. This is the Most High going, this is exactly why this is happening. This is the exposure of these individuals and the judgment that they're under. This is everything that they wished on you. That again, you reap what you sow, as above, so below. In remorse and regret. This is what they brought upon themselves. Because of who they were working with. This being is not stronger than our God. What else do we need to know about these individuals that fucked around and found out? I put it back in the deck. It came the fuck back out. Well, you fuck around and you find out. They finding out big time. It came back out. These individuals that were Eight of Pentacles putting in work with the devil. And I rebuke this energy in the name of Jesus. These individuals knew exactly what the fuck they were doing. They just did not know what they were getting into. They were making offerings, missed opportunity for you to miss opportunities with those that you were meant to connect to. Sabotaging your relationships, sabotaging your stability and finances, attempting to sabotage your life. Leave you at the bottom of the Wheel of Fortune with nothing so they could have everything. And say that you were the one that had issues. You were the problem. You were this, you were that. Steer the whole narrative. People would believe them. Blah, 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 blah. Like they had a whole set game plan. And they thought they knew how they were going to make this shit happen. Not on the Divine's watch. As you move forward into wish fulfillment, you're leaving these individuals heartbroken, in remorse and regret for trying to block you. You see how Five of Cups came out in the middle? You're moving forward from disappointing times. Disappointing circumstances, less than. And into an experience to where it far outweighs the pain that you endured. And how you had to muscle through it. Muscling through confusion, illusions, pain, heartbreak, devastation, despair. All the things that you overcame is now, I heard something wicked this way comes. Everything that you overcame, your enemies are now anchoring down to experience the, I was going to say the extent of it, and Spirit said no. To experience it in the stages that you had, but amplified by the work that they were doing behind the scenes in order to amplify what you were overcoming and how you were evolving from these betrayals that were supposed to lead to a demise and an ending for you in order to keep you there. So they just amplified this judgment in the worst way. The Tower. Prince of Hearts. You're going to have a lot of people that want to apologize. That want to extend an apology as you move into this calm waters, this peace. Because of the towers they're faced with. And how brutal it is. How they feel like you can save them. And how things have been balanced out in your favor. Hoping that some of that good energy. That protective divine energy around you will covet them in some way, shape, and form. But again, Spirit is saying, move on, move forward, and do not rekindle relationships that have been closed out because of what they were doing to you and the intentions they had for your life. Everybody in this moment in time is reaping what they have sown. And these individuals have reaped some very hefty, devastating, brutal towers. To where their ships will never come in again. They will never have things coming in. That's what they have reaped. They have to sit in this. This is justice. So in other words, they're losing everything. Anything that came in for them previously, off of their deceptive, manipulative, we got Prince of Swords, their deceptive, manipulative antics and the actions they had taken, they are now losing. Sand in their hand, everything is crumbling. And they will never have things coming in for them again. Because of not only what they did to you, but others before you. Others looking out for you on the other side. Or those that just didn't make it. Ten of Hearts, a family has been blocked. All they can do is watch. They've been blocked from your victory. But you know this. You're experiencing this beautiful, expansive new beginning. They're experiencing death. You know there's been a death in the family too. I don't know if they're trying to hide this from you. But you are high priest, high priestess. You know that somebody passed away. or somebody's about to. You also know that there's painful, irreversible, irrevocable endings that are happening for this karmic familial unit. I'm hearing there will be no mercy given because there was no mercy for you. They didn't give you any mercy. They didn't feel bad about anything they were doing when they should have loved you. This is God's love, the divine love, far outweighing anything that this being had been guided to do to you. Anything there's judgment. Anything these individuals were doing in order to evoke this energy in your life. There's nothing they can do to stop this from aligning with theirs, though, and coming to full fruition in theirs. God protected you from death. The devil and death. Y'all better thank your spirit team. Y'all better give glory to the Most High, because you've been repeatedly protected from hoobly jubbly. We got the magician. Individuals attempting to cause a demise and death to your finances, your relationships, and your actual existence. For your fortune, for your wheel of fortune, destiny, soul star destiny. For your destiny. You're receiving justice. This is your justice. You get peace. This is your future justice. You see how this just peeked out? You're receiving justice, which means you're receiving what is rightfully yours, that has been fated for you to inherit. They were doing some real, I was about to say, that you were supposed to be left out of. You could be a Gemini. You don't have to be. You're receiving justice for the ways that those that should have loved you left you out. They betrayed you. They hurt you. You're also receiving justice for being, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, being intentionally ghosted. Somebody was paid to ghost you. And now this individual's got to watch you receive a massive, abundant monetary blessing they can't be a part of. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Because some of you had a lover that was paid to come into your life and hurt you. Some of you had a lover that was paid to exit your life. Some of you had this romance scammer that was supposed to get you caught up emotionally and then cause emotional upheavals in your life by the damage they were paid to do. And you're getting justice for however lovers in your life were sent in to manipulate you, or how they were paid to manipulate you. And this could be by a karmic familial dynamic. This could have been a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that's been exposed for being a fucking mess. Doesn't have to be. This is somebody that was emotionally manipulative. They're an opportunist and they're materialistic. Now that they see that you got the materials, or you're about to have the materials, this person wants to bypass all judgment and towers and come to you. This person could also be assisting you in getting justice behind the scenes. This could be how they're clearing their conscience, which good on them. That's slightly respectable. If somebody is finally, speaking up and being like, you know what, I can't take this anymore. I'm about to go tell the truth on what I was paid to do, just so I can clear this. That could alleviate some towers out of their life if they're choosing to be honest and truthful and speaking up about what they did. That could clear some karma. Because somebody here, a lover, is looking for a cure. A cure. Why did I just hear a cure to damnation? They're trying to find a way out. This could alleviate some of the burdens that they're experiencing and some of the towers that they're going through if they are just honest about what they did to you. So somebody here may be openly communicative, not to you. Could be to law officials or to others they were lying to about who sent them to do what. A family, 10 of hearts. So yeah, somebody is speaking on It does look like they were guided to walk away from you and break your heart. And now they're getting ass blasted backwards. They don't want to face this with death out here. Death and missed opportunities and the devil. Yeah, no, somebody is coming clean. Somebody's like, no, I don't want to go through this, continually miss opportunities because of what I was doing and who I was dealing with. I don't want all things good to end in my life. So I'm going to communicate about who paid me to do what. And it's a karmic family that either theirs or yours that paid them to walk away from you and break your heart. Why? The World card, to end you being the King/Queen of Pentacles and leave you out in the cold. So this was to have you appear to be not only incompetent, but incapable of holding down a job and a relationship. This was what they were using as some type of evidence. In order to end you, they were working together with others while also doing manipulative, diabolical projections behind the scenes to have you appear to be mentally incompetent and unable to hold down a job and a relationship. So it would end you being the King/Queen of Pentacles and receiving what was rightfully yours, whether it's coming from a father or a grandmother or a grandfather and a mother. Some of you are meant to receive two inheritances, two trusts. Like, there were things left to you by individuals. I'm feeling like there could have been a father that was not in your life or a mother that was not in your life. Somebody had left your life earlier. And if that's not the case, like somebody may have passed away earlier, and then a grandmother or a grandfather passed away after this mother or this father or this aunt. Because I feel like somebody left you something earlier, and then because of what was being done to you, in order to make amends, because they knew that somebody took something from you, this grandmother or this grandfather, maybe this uncle or this aunt left you something in order to make amends, because they knew what was being done to you, and they may have even assisted in it. So I'm feeling like for those of you this is for, it is destined and fated for you to live this soft, beautiful life. God has ordained you to live this way, and there is a truth coming about what is being given to you, or what is being added to this big beginning, this big beautiful beginning from the past. And I feel like it's from two individuals. Two people left you something. I'm really feeling that. And if it wasn't two people leaving you something, it was one person leaving you multiple things. Multiple things that a lot of work was being put in to keep from you. By a mother and by somebody who was a lover. A mother and a lover. Stepmother, mother, aunt, karmic, feminine, specifically karmic maternal, and a karmic ex of your emperor in the reverse. Three of hearts. They may have even put you in some type of third party. They were celebrating together. Now they're all burdened together. Now they're all stressed out together. They may even be going to prison, Eight of Swords together. Because they wanted to make you appear to be incompetent and a bum out here with nothing when you should have had everything. And you will have everything. Nine of Cups, which is wish fulfillment. They all wanted your wish fulfillment. The Emperor, you've mastered your inner energies. You're taking charge of your own life. And you're reclaiming everything that is rightfully yours. And those that were attempting to control it are now in conflict with themselves. We got a King of Wands out here and a King of Cups with Five of Staves. I don't know why I just heard rigor mortis. What the heck? I'ma just overlook that. Somebody may have passed away recently. Or somebody could be feeling death in their bones. But these energies are in conflict. They collaborated, now they're in conflict. They collaborated, now they're in conflict. Because somebody is sick, somebody's being laid to rest, and bad things are happening. Bad things are happening. Well, good things are unfolding for you. I'm sorry for the kind of morbid message, y'all. I didn't expect this to be like this heavy today. But I should have known with this new moon. And how many I wasn't going to get into this, but I am going to get into this. How many attacks that I was even faced with the messages that I posted yesterday. And I was like, damn. They cut the whole live off early. I had to come back and do another live. Then after that, I had to do some cleansing because a glass on my shelf just fell and broke and shattered out of nowhere. And I was like, what the fuck going on? Then my candle shattered and I was like, okay, somebody getting turned up. Somebody getting turned up. We not having that. We not doing that. So some of you may have experienced a lot of energetic projections towards you within the last few days, and it's because individuals are going through it. They're like, fuck it, if the ship's going down, we might as well try to sink theirs while we're at it. Same here, crazy attacks. I know they getting buck wild. They out here getting buck. And now you know why. High Priestess with the Hermit. You have gained information on what is unfolding and transpiring in your adversaries' lives because of the way that your ancestors are moving like the mob. The way that your angels are balancing the scales and assuring that you receive what is rightfully yours. Your abundance, your inheritance, your destiny, your fate. What is meant to be experienced pertaining to your soul star. Leaving others burdened. Yeah, you could tell that your enemies are burdened. They're stressed. Because they made the decision to move forward holding something back from you. Hoping that something would take an effect in your life to put you in this position that they were in. This was a transfer that failed. Access denied. So they really fucked around and found out because they refused to lose. Now they lose in everything. They're receiving a message of concern that your ancestors are not letting up. Your ancestors are not letting up on you receiving this victory monetarily. 10 of Pentacles. With 8 of Pentacles, your hard work is paid off, but the decisions they've made have led them to being in remorse and regret. This could be in the next 8 days or 8 weeks that you receive some type of communication about something monetarily coming through for you. I'm hearing a miracle, a manifested aligned miracle. Tower in the reverse. This tower has hit him where it hurts. You're not getting hit with the tower. Landed right on the 10 of Pentacles and the Princess of Hearts. Something intended to put these individuals in a winning position has backfired. You were supposed to be going through something right now. Feel like emotionally. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. With the Wheel of Fortune. Landed right on this tower. They tried to provoke a tower and an ending so that you would not receive what was rightfully yours. A destined and fated alignment with the closeout of these cycles. This tower hit back. This is a backfire. Reversal. The spell work that smacks on back. That's what they get for playing in shit they shouldn't be playing in. They was playing with you. They was playing with your spirit team. They was playing with your ancestors, and they was playing with God, and they shouldn't have done that. They were playing with your life and why you are here and why you are meant to receive what it is you are meant to receive. And it's because of the changes that are not only meant to be made to you in your life, but in the world with what you get. They said with these God-given gifts, with the gifts that God's about to give you. This is on like it's like the divine has an order. And it's like you're meant to receive this and do something with what you receive. Like it's got to be like, how do I explain this? Y'all know when a boss is like, hey, I need this done by this time. That's what I'm getting with God. Is God's like, no, I need this done by this time. Angels, ancestors, come on, get on it. Let's move some shit around because I need them to have this by this time so they're able to accomplish this and complete this by this time. There's something that needs to be done with what you're being given, and it needs to be done at a certain time. They said the prophesized plan. All is falling into place and coming into play. Princess of Wands. Give me one. Action needs to be taken. Something is maturing faster than these individuals anticipated it. Yes, a deadline. Thank you. Thank you, Blue Tinsel. Yes, a deadline. God has a deadline for things that need to be done. And with this Princess of Wands, normally this Princess of Wands energy gives impulsive, reckless, immature, entitled, egotistical. But with this, it feels like something needs to be, they said, not premature action, but faith-based decisive action being taken when your rightful inheritance is received, with things falling into order on time as they should. Yep, a divine deadline. 3 of Hearts. So you are about to be celebrating. Celebrating and taking action. There's also a group that's under judgment here. A group that's going to be watching you celebrate. A group that's going to be watching you receive, even though they took impulsive action to withhold something from you. Queen of Swords, the Sun, the Empress. Queen of Swords came out as blocking. Came out sideways, which normally indicates blocked energy. There's a mother here that's been exposed that you blocked. They're blocked from your energy. This could be heavy Libran energy, because Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Empress is Libran energy. Could also be Leo. You're about to receive communication that, again, is bittersweet, and it could be about a mother that you blocked, that is under judgment for collaborating and celebrating with others with the impulsive actions they had taken. Give me one on this, Empress. Thank you. You reap what you sow, as above, so below. For being sneaky and deceptive, you could be seeing 777, 707, or 77. For lying on you. For all the things that they had done to deceive others about you. For the ways that they may have even attempted to corrupt your image in a court setting. So with this Empress or with this Libra, whoever this is that's under judgment, they were collaborating with other individuals that you perceive as your adversaries in order for you not to get this Wheel of Fortune and be celebrating, but you are. Somebody's getting hit with a devastating tower they will not be able to recover from. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, 10 of Swords. Karmic feminine, whoever this is somebody that was relentless. I really am getting a mother. Maybe a grandmother, maybe an aunt, maybe a sister. This is somebody that's a part of your karmic familial unit that did whatever they possibly could to fuck you over. This is somebody who is sick. This is somebody going through a tower. This is a reversal. This is a backfire. They're under judgment. This is somebody that may have even collaborated with a lover of yours from the past to block a Wheel of Fortune. Could be a mother-in-law, yes. Could be a stepmother. Whoever this is definitely not going to be everybody's message. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But for those of you this message is for, I'm getting karmic feminine energy, worked day and night, relentlessly, attacking you to get what they want, and it could have been pertaining to an estate, a house they wanted to block you from, stability, something you were due to inherit, something that was left to you in a will, or multiple things you were due to receive. And they were working with others in your karmic familial unit, as well as exes, possibly even old friends. This could be an Eastern star that was attempting to continually antagonize you to get a certain outcome. But in order to receive this specific outcome, you needed to appear to be incompetent, irresponsible, reckless, impulsive, promiscuous. This person may have even set you up to appear to be incompetent with some false lovers sent your way that were supposed to capture something immoral, capture you doing something immoral. Whoever, ew. This mother could have paid somebody to come in and be like weird with you. Well, you know what? Judgment immediately. I'm not even going to get into this. Just know this person was trying to do some really snarky, shady, nasty, spiteful shit to you. And you were protected. You were protected from these false masculines, these false feminines. These individuals that were meant to appear to be a partner, a past life partner, but were meant to deceive you and put you in a compromising position to where you would appear to be incompetent. Your angels protected you from these weird romance scammers and spiritual hitmen and spiritual hitwomen. Dude, your family is just fucking awful. These motherfuckers is evil. This was specifically this mother or this stepmother or this aunt, whoever this was that could be living in your house. or they've been trying to keep an estate from you, or keep some type of monetary means from you. They just fucking evil, bro. They just evil. I don't like, bro. Judgment immediately. Again, I'm calling judgment on all weird, deceptive, manipulative, moon magic throwing, musky, muskrat ass, derelict, demonic ducks that are out here attacking the galactic golden collective for monetary means, estates, and assets, and trust funds and life insurance policies. Because they just need to, like, that's just so fucking evil. Traveling to get things done in order to have you appear to be a certain way. Spirit says that's the truth. They needed things to end for you. Now it's the end of these hoobly jubilee moon magic throwing musky muskrats that were demonic derelict ducks deceptively working together. This was a bad collaboration that led to a death that you were meant to experience, a death by the devil. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Now these individuals have compromised and sacrificed themselves. This whole group is watching people, again, it comes in threes, drop like flies. You see how these came out together? This is a painful, with the world, death in the world, that's a painful permanent ending. These individuals that collaborated to cause you this ending by doing manipulative things and attempting to steer a narrative in their favor are now having this painful permanent ending happening to them. The devil just ransacking these people's realities. And Spirit is revealing the truth about why these people are going through what they're going through. Why they're dropping like flies. Why everything is going bad in their life. Why none of this affected you in any way, shape, and form, because it wasn't meant to. This was not a part of your destiny to have a painful permanent ending like this. You got shit that you need to do here. Big destiny. Big divine chosen energy. Yeah, you're meant to move forward. You know this. You know that there's mass moves that you need to make with this new beginning that you're receiving. This breakthrough that is occurring. Who is this? Who is this in your family? This Queen of Wands is getting ass blasted backwards with the tower. They keep coming out. This is somebody that also knows you know the truth about them going through a tower. You know they're sick. You know they're experiencing horrible shit. You can feel it. I don't know who this is in your family, but it's bad. It's all bad. And this lover, somebody that worked with this person, I'm also getting with the Prince of Hearts, it's the Prince of Cups, an apology. This is somebody that wants to apologize. Again, you had a maternal and paternal figure that are arguing, that were fighting against you. This could have been individuals fighting about what a grandmother, a Pisces, moon energy is Pisces, Queen of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. A grandmother left to you. They were fighting over and fighting against you for what a grandmother left to you. This could be a grandfather that had feminine energy. But there is a King of Wands out here and a Queen of Wands, a couple fighting right now about whether or not they should apologize for what they did to you. Stepfather, mother, stepmother, father. There's a family here, but specifically the one that's getting ass blasted backwards, they're having health issues, is this karmic feminine. We got confused, illusion, confused at what to say. They don't know what to say. They don't know how to approach you and say, hey, I traveled for hoobly jubilee and then watched to see if it would work. I'm sorry. How the fuck do you approach somebody and say that? I'm sorry I was doing black magic on you. I'm sorry, will you forgive me? Forgiven but not forgotten. These individuals traveled for something that was supposed to be strong and then watched to see it take effect only for it to blow back in their reality. That's the only reason they want to apologize. All this work and it just led them to health issues, financial upheavals and bankruptcy, and death. And all this was supposed to happen to you, by the way. Again, you could have been feeling something, like you could have been having some like flu-like symptoms come out of nowhere, and then within like a day or two, they just disappeared, and you were like, that's weird. You were supposed to be incapacitated, sick, on your deathbed in the ER. These individuals want to change your mind now. It's giving sympathy work. Because these health, whatever they were doing to cause you sickness and death, it reversed. These individuals have changed their mind about the tactics and the actions they were taking against you because of what has blown back in their reality. These are individuals that don't know what to say because they see that you've healed. Everything they've thrown your way, you have overcome. You have been saved from. And I feel like there are individuals that have been told, start making arrangements, which could actually add to your future. Somebody that is passing away could also end up leaving you something. So this could come in threes. Something left to you by a father, something left to you by a grandmother, and something left to you by a mother or a stepmother, an aunt. But with the Three of Staves, this is your future, a future that you're going to be celebrating very soon with this Ten of Pentacles. You're going to be celebrating a victory monetarily. What was that wanted to pop out? That's going to elevate you. With the King of Wands, I said King of Wands. That was not a coincidence. The actions you have taken, the faith-based decisive actions that you have taken that have led you to a victory. We got King of Pentacles, victory, and Earth Angel, Temperance. Angels have been working adamantly to make sure that you receive this victory that's going to elevate you monetarily. Your tax bracket is changing. Your life is changing. The way you go about your routines and the way that you live your life is changing. Things are about to get a whole lot better because this is justice. Just fell on Six of Wands. I'm done. Things are about to get a whole lot better because this is justice. And again, this is not going to be everybody's message. You got this blessing coming right towards you, the Chariot. You may also invest in a car. You're about to receive communication. There's communication coming towards you about this harvest, Seven of Pentacles, of this Ace of Pentacles, this big monetary blessing. So even though your enemies fucked around and found out, now everything falls down, you're about to receive communication about everything that's falling into place for you. I heard finally. So again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because this isn't going to be everybody's message. But you definitely had quite the horrendous karmic familial dynamic that was working against you and doing things absolutely audacious for the entirety of your life to block you from being expansive, abundant, successful, and unconditionally loved. And your justice is receiving all of the above. Protection. Anything else we need of your destiny? Thank you. I was going to say anything else we need to know. Protection of your destiny. And what has been fated for you to receive in this destiny. Excuse me, they said what has been fated for you to receive to further expand upon the impact that you are destined and fated to have upon this planet. Okay. Get my bangs out of my eyes real quick so I can see some stuff. This has been prophesized. Revelation. Is there anything else we need to know? Oh. What? I said, is there anything else we need to know? Inner knowing. You already know. What belongs to you is coming through quickly. You've received guidance to prepare for this promise. A decision has been made that's going to heal. With cultivation, manifestation, that's going to heal the situations that you've been through and the betrayals you faced. Cultivation, you manifested this. This is going to empower not just you, but all those that see the revelation come true. You spoke on this. Top of the deck, fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. While they're having everything fall down, you're experiencing wish fulfillment. This is coming in quickly. This promise. You've received guidance to lock in, buckle up, strap in. Because things are definitely going to blow you away. I heard God's about to blow your mind. Stay open to this. Y'all just saw me shuffle to this promise. That's the guidance you've been receiving. Because it's coming in quickly. Harmony. This is balance. This is peace. This is sweetness with relaxation and prosperity. Relax. Your money on the way. Relax. Your money on the way. Anything else we need to know? Determination and spiritual practice. Those that have been determined to knock you out of alignment and take what is yours, you could be a child of. These individuals have to accept that you will not be touched, innocence, and that anything directed your way will be cleared out of your energy. Nothing will stop your spiritual quest. They have to surrender. Well, thank you, Spirit. I think that's a beautiful place to end this message, y'all, because I wanted to leave it on a good note. Even though, again, there's a lot of judgment hitting your enemies. All right? These individuals that worked against you, I really am feeling deaf in energy. They have to surrender. They will be forced to surrender. Anything directed towards you will be cleared out of your energy while you experience and step into the splendor that you knew you were going to receive with inner knowing and insight. You knew this without a shadow of a doubt. It was always fated to be yours. This promise of the future was always fated for you. You've achieved this. Now be candid with this sustenance. Remain humble with what you receive and remember who gave it to you. This is a divinely supported beginning. Maintain a positive outlook in love, because who we are bringing to you is going to bring you a lot of joy, and they're there to give, not take. So some of you need to embrace the fact that along with this prosperity, you are receiving a partnership. You're not going to be walking this journey alone. So be receptive to love. Know that you deserve an unconditionally loving, fated partnership. So along with this prosperity that you have cultivated, that you have manifested, that you have aligned to, you also have a partnership that's coming through to you. So stay optimistic about your love life. I don't know who needs to hear that, but you're not going to be obtaining this prosperity and then just continuing to do your missions and persevering by yourself. No, there is a partnership that comes with this prosperity as well. And be aware of those that may be attempting to connect with you because of what it is you have coming through. Nobody from your past is meant to be in this partnership with you. So I'm not talking about X. The divine is aligning you to, I just heard the divine is aligning you to what is true. Know that you will know that this is a gifted partnership with the way that your divine team has guided it to you. Thank you, Mima. This new beginning starts now. But I love you guys. I appreciate you. I honor you. I'll have to see if I can find a sweater tomorrow and maybe a little beanie or something, a little fluffy hat, because I don't know if this sweatshirt is doing me justice right now. But I know God is. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you so very much. I have to jump into some appointments for the day, so I don't know if I will be live on TikTok. If y'all don't see me live over on TikTok, it's because I was unable to move the appointments I have around in order to be able to do one. So I will see you tomorrow. But if I won't see you over on TikTok, if there is one today, then I'll see you tomorrow anyway. So until the next time I see you, remain peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High and check your motherfucking self before you check a motherfucker with grace. And like Shasay would say, XXX Tentacion, ay. If anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over, but not with your car, vroom vroom, with your energy. Because we have nothing to prove. Our energy obviously does it for us. And last, but most definitely not least, drink your motherfucking water, remain grounded, stay balanced, and remember who the fuck you are. And why you had all of the adversaries and enemies that you did. And why your evolution, your ascension, and your overcoming has led to all that is unfolding now. Big, beautiful, great things ahead of you, collective. Galactic Golden Ohana, family. Anticipate good things, because you deserve nothing less than the miracles you have been in other people's lives. So until the next time I see you, I love you. Bye.